Don't wanna talk anymore. Nothing left to say. Words make no sense anyway. When we're at war, some things never change. It never hurts the same. You take the color from my eyes. I watch it fade like a dying light, and it replays inside my mind. I think it's time to fight a different fight. 'Cause it almost feels like someone else is living my life. You take the color from my eyes until my world is black and white. 'Cause it almost feels like someone else is living my life. Tell me, what will I become when breathing's not enough? You want control, wanna run the show. Strings get tighter every time you pull. I'm feeling low every time I go. You turn around and dig a deeper hole. You take the color from my eyes. I watch it fade like a dying light, and it replays inside my mind. I think it's time to find a different fight.
Come on, come on, come on. Work this time. No, 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 no. Isn't this not working? Why? Why's my back door open?
Here's the helicopter. Yes. Wait. Is that?
Why with this? What the heck? Hello? Hello? Oh,
How did you get a house? Again?
you asked too many questions.
I mean, how are they not freaking out about a helicopter just being parked in the middle of...
That? No idea. This? No one was living here. It was an abandoned property. I was thinking of turning it into a bar one day. You know, I never know.
It's small for a bar.
Yeah, there's another house next door. Blow it out, 3, go up. Turn it into a fancy bar. You know, turn it into Lux. Who knows?
Into what?
You're literally... It's a bar, don't worry about it. So you're literally the last person I was looking for you, and then my tracker stopped working, and then my dual disc is still locked out.
I'm surprised your tracker could even work, considering how much things I do to rewire my discs to make them untrackable.
Yeah, it's not hard. I just programmed it, but Ryan went out. Ryan's signal disappeared. I can't track his signal because his thing's down, and I can't unlock my dual disc.
Unlock your dual disc? What happened to it?
Aren't your cards blank too, or did you
Oh.
not beat Void? Void said he beat you and threw your card on the ground.
Yeah, he also ran off with my palace.
Yeah, he threw that on the ground.
I
In front of
mean, if
Vision.
you want proof.
No, my cards are blank too. Yeah, can't see your cards either. Of course not.
Yeah. Except...
I literally, what I mean by lock up my dual disc is I created a virtual dueling software based on Kaiba's program. Something in virtual world. Alan was a part of it. Long story.
I'm not gonna question that.
Me and Matt could use virtual decks, and speaking of which...
What are you doing?
Come here. Unlocking yours as well. There we go.
I mean, I have a deck.
You have a physical deck that you can actually use? Damn, must be nice.
I might... Except... whose deck it is.
Well, for me, I cannot use physical decks, so I created virtual decks. You can do
Yeah.
that.
Do you not know something odd? They're not blank.
No, they are not. That's what I said. You have a physical deck that you can actually use. Congrats.
That's the thing. Normally when you touch cards after you... Void did, they just go blank on you. Even if you pull them straight off a pack.
Yes, I've tried lots of things. Numbers aren't affected, apparently, because this card isn't blank, but But yes, pretty much I've invented the thing so me and Matt can continue to duel still, except for me and Matt are locked into a weird system.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just found that some gods seemingly are not affected. Zombies, machines. I mean, yeah, I just found that out because this deck just came to me.
Kaijus are picky eaters.
Maybe. I mean, does the dead really have a soul? Well, undead, but...
Probably? Possibly? No idea.
But this is not just any zombie deck.
You have some type of connection to it? No idea who that is. But you obviously have a connection to it.
This deck didn't even just... He didn't give me the deck, it just came out of nowhere, but it's definitely his.
Yeah, Alan said something about that.
And what
pretty much, if last case scenario, I unlocked your dual disc to max level, so you can use any card in all of Kaiba's database. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's interesting.
For me and Matt, we're locked into specific archetypes based on a very weird wheel.
That is...
So when our dueling level increases, we get the wheel spins and it unlocks that archetype. And even if I roll like a warrior archetype, I still can't use Phantom Knights for some reason. Like literally, even in a virtual environment, I cannot use Phantom Knights or Black Rose. But I can literally create any number without worrying about the consequences of these things taking me over.
Wouldn't that... How would that even work? Numbers tend to be very unfriendly.
Because they're in the virtual environment, they don't have souls. Which means they don't have the side effects of the soul.
But fake cards are what usually causes the punishment. So
but
why would...
Fake. They're just virtual. Like, if there's nothing in my dual disc.
I'm gonna get a headache the more I think about this.
When we enter a duel, a virtual deck appears in my dual disc. That's all there is to it. They just don't exist, but they don't exist in the physical plane. They only can work in the VR environment, which is Kaiba's new dueling system.
Weird. That is very weird.
Yeah,
I wonder if that had anything to do with that update they made us do.
Made you do? I've been hacking people's dual disc to apply it, but...
Well, not that. I mean, like, there's a reason for the new disc. There was an update to their systems, and... Yeah, my own disc, because of all the modifications I made, was no longer compatible. To the point I had to get a, entirely new disc.
By the way, helicopter's out of fuel. So we probably can't... It's probably not going to help us, mate.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying.
But yeah, see, my house, the house that is connected to this house, I'll just demolish it all and make a single bar later. Money has to make more money, I guess.
I think that's an apartment complex, so good luck getting everyone out of there.
Surprisingly, the city's empty. Like, I've been around talking to a couple people here and there when I was looking for Alan, and then looking for you afterwards, knowing you'd come here sooner or later because we agreed on it. But surprisingly, like, people have been evacuating. I'm guessing when a giant 3-foot, 7-foot tall monster shows up, you would run.
I mean, yeah, but...
So wherever Void duels or whoever else has these kaijus, the more people will evacuate because they see it.
It's just... The more thing about the whole order is that this tournament seems to line up with the initial appearance of Team Liberté, because they were completely non-existent before this. And now this whole kaiju
Speaking of which, what information did you gather? Because when we met, you said you're looking for information. What did you gather? Informant?
I managed to get a bit.
Anything of use? Besides the fact that we know, like, besides the stuff that I've gathered myself, what else have you figured out?
I mean, for example, I kind of know where their hidden base is.
Hidden as in underground, in the sky.
On an island.
Lucky bastards. Where the hell did they get that? Well, they did have...
Well, there's a few more pieces of information. Like, this is a long list I got, but it's heavily encrypted because, keeping out their hands, and this takes time to decipher.
Yeah, I know. Their banks did too. Now I have access to their tracking network and the money. It's nice. That's how I know Ryan disappeared entirely.
I mean...
Like, literally, he's gone.
I've seen something of a information about something kind of production factory, but I can't make heads or tails of it. It just says that they're doing something and trying to make something in mass.
You think they're making the fake god cards?
Maybe. Well, maybe they're trying to make more of those kaijus.
Matt got brainwashed by a fake god, which was they used as an experiment.
I
wonder if they've figured out how to
don't need to be
replicate.
reminded of him running me over with an Egyptian god, thank you.
I don't know what's more important. Should we go to the factory, or should we track down the last... See if Ryan's okay, since his signal's gone and it...
I mean, I don't have a location. I just know that they have a factory. There is... Location should be in here somewhere. It's just...
So in other words, Team Liberty hunting. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Again, this guy is good.
Pin a couple grunts to a wall.
Maybe we can figure out what happened to Ryan.
Maybe.
I guess the
just
first
weird
thing we should do is...
His signal vanished, and then your signal vanished. Now I know because you rewired your dual disk, but still.
Yeah, I mean, can you blame me? I have... issues I'm trying to run from.
It'll take me a bit to fix that so I can continue to track everybody. As Alan says, I'm literally stalking everybody in the tournament at the same time.
Ugh.
Except for Ryan, you, and Defrag, because Defrag's dual disc doesn't have a signal. You rewired your dual disc to not have a signal, and then Ryan's...
Yeah, can you blame me for me wanting to scramble it?
No, because then the cops can't track you, Liberty can't track you.
Actually, I'm less worried about the cops and more worried about...
And then your father can't track you.
There you go. So I did run into one of my brothers earlier.
Oh, great. How was that? Great family reunion? 10 out of 10?
It was...
Probably not.
Odd, to say the least.
Great. Sounds fun. So, hunting Liberty?
I mean, yeah. But you said this is our fuel.
This is out of fuel, but we don't need the helicopter to hunt them. This would make life easier.
That would be overkill, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
let's just bring the chopper to Liberty. Yep.
I mean, we're gonna have to get to that island eventually somehow. So that would not be stealthy at all.
Boat? Submarine?
Probably. The boat. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should start off by checking where Ryan was last. That may give us a clue.
Except for his last location was on a bridge, and I couldn't triangulate it in time. And also, I'm kind of locked at level 2 duelist level, so I'm locked right now into Aqua's fish things, water.
Oh, that sounds unpleasant.
It's not really unpleasant. I made it work, but it's...
Well, maybe I can help you break that level then. I have this new deck I'm trying out because I kind of feel uncomfortable just walking around and using Tom's deck. It's his, not mine.
You should test it because you don't want to use an untested deck into battle.
Exactly. And it lets you level up, so...
Yeah, leveling up's a dick. Apparently it only works on strong duelists because I beat a whole bunch of weak people on the way here and it didn't work.
EXP, my dude. The stronger you are, the less you get.
It's not really EXP. When I built the system, I only built it so the AI could help build decks quicker. I didn't mean for to lock it to level. It was stupid. It's gonna be the next. I could literally make a mobile app out of it.
Sounds like you can make a lot of money from that.
Maybe I should do that. No, more investments. But I guess we should test out that deck and see what this new Aqua deck can do. So let's duel.
Alright then. Let's duel. Alright then.
Rock, paper, scissors it is, because we're friendly. My duel is set to auto rock, paper, scissors, so I don't even get to pick. So, hey.
That's interesting. Well, I think I'll go first.
Alrighty. I actually wanted to go
what
first.
This deck likes.
This hand.
I start off by activating Supply Squad.
Hey, I know what that is.
Next, I set one card face down and summon my Karakuri Merchant to the field in attack mode.
These are those things
I can add a Karakuri card from my deck to my hand. So just catch.
Physical machine, eh?
Yep. And now after catch's effect. By switching the battle position of a Karakuri on my field, I can add a Karakuri from my deck to my hand. Granted, they have to be level 4 below, but it is what it is. I think I'll add model 236 to my hand.
Okay.
With that, my turn.
Oh, well then, thanks to Alan, I've learned about very powerful cards that exist in the database, like this one, Lightning Storm. I can choose to destroy all monsters or smelling traps, and of course I'm gonna pop both back row. Now I'm gonna throw down 2 cards face down and summon Penguin Torpedo. This card has the power to attack you directly and avoid your monster. And if I want, I can get rid of my torpedo to steal your monster to the end of the phase with its effects negated. But since it's only until the end phase and it negates your effect, it doesn't matter. But during your Bane phase, I'll use Junk Sleep, which doesn't help at the moment.
Well, in that case, I'll start by saying 1 card face down.
Well, at least I got rid of that annoying scrap iron and stopped it from drawing any cards.
And I'll summon my Nisamu to the field.
Okay.
As well as I think I'll switch my model 177 to attack mode as well.
Alright, alright.
He has a delivery of pain coming for you.
Drowning Mirror Force. Let's send them back to your deck. It's a water-themed deck. Drowning Mirror Force fit in. I draw. I'll use Magic Planter. I'll get rid of Junk Sleep to draw 2 cards.
Ain't that helpful for you?
Okay, I need some type of draw. I'll use Surface. I'll target Torpedo and bring it back.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll use my Transmigration Prophecy, returning your torpedo back to your deck.
Damn.
And while I'm on that chain, I think I'll go ahead and return my Supply Squad to my deck.
Damn. That's the only monster I've drawn this entire game so far.
I'll draw.
I'll use Dark Factory of more production.
You just say I know monsters, so that's not that useful for you,
I know, but at least it's a continuous trap card.
Well, I think I'll summon my Merchants in the field. Using Merchant's effect, I'll add my other copy of Cash Catch.
Fine.
Battle phase, Merchant attack!
I would like Monsters deck. I swear, the database just rigged my dueling.
Well, I'll use Cash Catch's effect. This will let me switch my Merchant to defense mode, but let me add a card courier from my deck to my hand. So I think I'll add model 224.
Right. Because, you know, you needed more monsters.
Well, I'll end my turn.
I used Dark Factory more production. I'll get rid of Nopkin to draw a card. I want Nopkin in my graveyard, so that's where he needs to be. Damn.
Was it worth it to get rid of him like that?
He special summons if I summon a penguin, so I was hoping to draw a second penguin off him. Or off the effect.
It sounds like you're not having great luck there.
It's a risk. I really want to show off this number.
Show off this what?
I told you in the house that I have that I can grab numbers from the database.
Oh yeah.
I have a water-specific number in my deck.
Well,
now.
I think I'll summon my Kakuri Komachi, model 224.
And of course it's a tuner, so you can make a 5. Right?
Not really.
Okay.
I have a 5 in my deck, but...
Oh yeah, because you're machines, right? Because you're not using the database, since I just gave you the upgrade to the
yeah.
To say, you can make it a Cherry Beast!
Actually, though, she has an effect, though. While she's on the field, I can double summon again as long as the monster I'm summoning is a Kakuri.
Oh, that's my save. Okay, cool.
So I'll summon my model 2717.
That's a 7 or a 9.
I'm going to go for my 7. My Super Shogun. My Shogun, model 00. Bure. Bure has an effect when summoned. That'll let me bring out a copy of Gamma to the field in defense mode.
Of course, it's out of your deck, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Tuning these two together, I can synchro summon again. Bure Do.
That's an 8. A lot of attack points.
Sadly, I don't have the ability to get out my other Gamma.
In your hand.
Pretty much. So you know what? I think I'll summon a copy of Size into the field in attack mode.
Alright.
Next, I'll switch my merchant to attack mode. This triggers OurX's Burrito's effect, letting me draw a card.
Alright.
It only lets me do it if I change battle position, so I kinda had to. And now that the way's open, Sizen attacks you directly!
I use Call the Haunted, targeting Nopkin. Your Karakuri has to attack, so...
Yeah, I have to.
Get out of here.
Its effect activates, it can't be destroyed while it's in attack mode. And since I took damage involving him, all card carrying monsters I get control gain 800 attack and defense till the end of the turn.
Oh, great. Oh, fine.
Burrito, go!
Well, you know what? I want to draw off this. I'll take the life points.
Alright. So, you go down at 306,600 points. And how about another 1,300?
Yeah, again, fine.
I end my turn. And the power bonus goes away.
Okay. I summon Ice Knight.
That's an intriguing card.
I activate Monster Reborn. I want your level 4.
Alright.
I activate my Trap Card's effect to send your monster graveyard to draw 1 card. I use Ice Knight's effect. Just like your Karakuri, I get an additional normal summon this turn, but I'm locked into waters.
Oh.
So I normal
that's
summon
a tuner.
my Glacial Penguin. With Glacial Penguin and Ice Knight, I'll Synchro Summon Glacial Beast Iceberg Narwhal.
That's a mouthful. But then again, I can't really complain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all your cards have long-ass names!
True.
Have something?
Something is trying to activate.
I attack.
Well, that's the thing. Since you attacked the merchant, he switches position.
That's fine.
And since a card can control change battle position, my Steel Shogun lets me draw a card.
Nope, this side is shredded. Earn it.
Alright. I'll start by switching Sizen's position. Once again, allow me to draw.
Okay.
Next, I think I'll summon my Gamma from my hand.
Oh. Okay.
Meet the great and powerful Karakuri Super Shogun, Model 00N, Burebu!
Oh. Okay.
And just like the other
I activate
Shoguns,
Alien
let
Zone
me draw a
Canania.
card.
Flips your monster into face-down defense position.
I still get to add a card from my deck straight to the field.
That's fine. At least I know you're not attacking with the 3000 in order to get its effects face down.
Kumamizan to the field.
Oh, okay. You have another 9?
That I do.
You have an Xyz that involves 2 9s?
No, my deck's pure synchro based, but
Okay.
let me introduce you to Vermilion Dragon Mech.
Oh. Yeah, guess it's a thing, isn't it?
Dragon Mech's ability. Banishing a card, I think I'll destroy that face down of yours.
I use back to the front. I'll target my penguin and special summon it. And since my penguin special summon it uses its effect to bounce Dragon Mech. And then Nopkin's effect activates. Special summoning Nopkin, which will remove your monster from play instead of bouncing it to the hand. And now I can activate my card, removing my penguin to draw 1 more.
In that case, I'll set one card face down and I'll end my turn.
This lets me get back into the game. Draw!
Before you do anything else, activate Jaw of Avarice. This will let me return 5 cards from my graveyard back to my deck. Then I get to draw one.
I activate Kanadi's effect as a chain. Since you chained it, I can special summon it. Next, I use Dark Factory and more production, sending Nopkin back to the graveyard to draw one more card. Paleozoic Canadia returns to the battlefield. Now I'll summon Nightmare Penguin. Activating. I'm not gonna activate nothing. I'll set a card, and let's battle. Narwhal attacks.
Sorry, my card carriers I control can't be destroyed by Bow Wow. His guy. He's in defense position.
Damn. Really?
Yeah. All card carriers in defense position cannot be destroyed as long as Super Shield is on the field.
That's a problem. I end my turn. I activate more production, getting rid of my penguin to draw.
Well, I think it's time I ended this. I activate Card Curry Gamma Oil! I can equip this card to a monster in my graveyard and resurrect it!
Okay.
Welcome back, Steel Shogun!
No, that's fine.
Next, I think I'll banish my Gamma. Using its effect, I can switch my Super Shogun back into attack mode.
Alright.
This triggers Gamma Oils, Super Boost, and Super Shogun's effect. Super Shogun lets me banish a card on your field.
Go, Book of Moon. I'm swapping your monster and throwing it back in defense mode.
Did you really think that was all I had? The reason
no,
I
but you're gonna
got rid of Gamma.
You're gonna banish it anyway. Like, why would I use a card you were about to banish? It seemed like a common sense.
Next, I think I'll send my Kakuri soldiers to the field and cast Runaway Kakuri on it. It loses its effects till the end of turn, but it gains 1,000 attack.
Oh, okay.
Next, I'll set 2 cards face down. Super Shogun, take out that Narwhal.
No!
And now my soldiers shall cut down that little Paleozoic of yours.
That's fine.
That in my turn.
I use more production, getting rid of my penguin to draw.
In that case, let me just use my Transmigration Prophecy to get back my Jaw of Avarice and my Gamma Oil.
I summon Penguin Torpedo. Set a card. Battle. Penguin Torpedo attacks you directly.
I think you're forgetting I have Gamma in the graveyard. I banish it to switch my Super Shogun to defense mode. This triggers his effect. Let me banish your Torpedo.
I didn't forget that. In main phase 2, I'll set a card and end my turn.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Stop by flip something back up the Rado. And then switching battle positions. Triggering both of the effects. Let's get rid of that face down.
Nope, you're gonna get rid of it anyways. Special summon Glacier Penguin in a chain. Activating a trigger effect of Glacier Penguin. Your Burry Doe's returning the extra deck and Nopkin's getting special summoned.
Well, let's see here, shall we? I think I'll summon my Cyber Valley to the field.
Okay.
And activate Machine Duplication.
Oh.
Targeting Cyber Valley, I get 2 more.
Alright. Yeah.
Using Cyber Valley's effect. I banish it in another Cyber Valley to draw 2.
Usually people use those as battle tricks, but alright.
Battle phase. Steel Shogun attacks to end this!
Go, Lunar Eclipse! You can target 2 monsters and flip them to face down.
Aren't you being stubborn? I am.
Yeah, I really didn't want to... Ah, dang.
That would be useful now.
Yeah, kind of late for that. Oh well.
Yep.
Torpedo wasn't gonna help me anyway.
Shogun, end this!
Damn. Well, you won.
Well, that was a interesting
Damn.
duel.
Control against aggro. What a bad.
I mean, yeah, that was not a pretty match for either of us.
Oh,
Oh
well.
my god. That was a mess. At least the deck works.
Yeah, lost against you, lost against Alan. God, I missed my text!
To be fair, I was able to do quite a bit with my sabers on you, if you remember.
Yeah, but I missed them. I missed being able to just make a black rose and nuking boards.
True.
Ah.
Well, I wonder what else. Zombies and machines work. I wonder if there are any other types of monsters that are unaffected.
Probably ones that aren't appetizing. Probably fiends or destiny board or
You know,
Zodiac head.
I mean, rocks would also make sense if machines aren't a thing.
I don't know. I ended up using fossils against Alan.
So
Virtual. It's virtual. No.
So that doesn't work. I would have to get lucky and... Can we go inside your place or inside the helicopter?
Yeah, we should go. We could go into
Rain!
Ah, then. Technically not mine, so okay.
Yeah, let's get out of this play, Rain. Holy hell.
So where should we go? Should we go to next?
That is the question. Do we need some type of clue.
So it's either hunting Ryan, hunting factory.
Well, we don't even know where the factory is. We only know the factory's on the island. Or it could be somewhere else.
Could be, but business, you would probably export it. You wouldn't put it on your main base. You'd export it
Fair enough.
somewhere else. Especially if they're making something like Fate Gods that, you know, can come with
Again,
people.
like I'd say the best place would start would probably have been where we last got a signal from Ryan, but...
Yeah, it was on a bridge somewhere. I actually don't even know where it is. On a bridge. Yeah, anyway. I mean, we can always hunt Void down and...
I'd rather
have
not. I don't
Yeah,
think we're ready to fight that again.
See? That's what I thought.
Uh...
So our best bet would be... Let me see here. Well, we know Alan's fine. Matt should be around somewhere, maybe in the hospital region.
Why over there?
He had a friend that apparently was in the hospital last I checked, and then haven't heard from him since then. So I gave him the virtual deck.
Maybe we should check on him?
Could.
It gave us something to go after.
At least we know where he is.
Yeah, we can't just go walking around blindly. We don't know anything around here. Who knows? We may run into some purple guy in a dress for all we know. If we just run around blindly.
If we run around blindly, maybe we'll run into that dank person with the wings.
What? I was making a joke, but there's somebody walking around with actual wings?
Yeah.
Wings or cosplay wings?
No, wings. Actual wings. He was stealing people's decks and making them better and returning them.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
According to Ryan, he's like Pegasus' son.
Oh, that
Something like
guy.
that? Yeah.
How the heck did he get wings?
Alright, Tomas. I mean, Ryan gets armor from Critias. It's that much to believe that
I mean, more cards with more powers. Great.
It's always been. That's what Void's on about. He's like, oh, all these monsters are causing damage and giving people powers.
I know, but the problem is if you take them away, people only find other ways, better ways to hurt each other.
But nomming on them with a big-ass 6-foot kaiju. Yes, not better. Not better!
It is not better.
I mean,
I understand his point. Tom kind of had tried making the same point, how these cards are kind of dangerous, and that maybe we should stop using them, but I pointed out that if they stop making them, criminals are just going to find ways to mass produce them on their own.
Yeah.
And then only the people with bad intent will have them.
There's the company out there that had that Chaos tournament that was stealing people's souls. So,
again, only bad people would have them if we...
Speaking of which, I wonder if I could use that in the virtual world. The Seal of Orichalcos works.
I'd rather not find out. I've heard how horrible that thing is.
I was in it. I've been there, done that. I don't want to figure it out. I mean, I could use not virtual numbers, so...
Don't test it. Please.
Virtual god cards?
Okay, now you're playing with fire.
But I always wanted to use a Slife for the Sky Dragon. Haven't you?
I mean, to be fair. It wouldn't be Slifer, though. It'd probably be Raw in my case.
Oh, I've already versed that. Been there, done that. No.
Mother! I have to! I got devoured by that thing's flames! Not a pretty thought!
Yeah, been there, done that. I would rather have a big-ass dragon with 2 mouths. Okay. Alright, so we'll go Matt. Maybe Matt knows where to find runs to go beat up for factory information?
Maybe. If not, then we have no choice but to figure out where that bridge is.
Yeah, I guess we can do that run. We will do that in the morning.
Yo, something tells me we're gonna find Ryan in a really weird position once we do find them.
What's the worst that could happen? He lost to Void, got kicked into a river somewhere.
Considering his last point was a bridge? Maybe? Maybe got this as spotted?
Why? Maybe. The odds of living that. Yeah.
Okay, do not think about that. Do not think about that. Why are you going to bed?
Because it's night! I want to sleep!
Alright, you want to sleep, you go up there, I'll sleep down here.
Alright.
I can find somewhere to sleep.
That's the kitchen.
I imagined.